Welcome to this hypnosis session to create change, lasting change, big change, small change, any type of change that you want to create. And you can begin this session by closing your eyes, and you don't need to even close your eyes unless you are ready to change. And a good way to start off thinking about this session as you begin to feel this wave of relaxation going over you is that wherever you are sitting or lying, wherever you are listening to the sound of my voice, this is the place to change. Maybe it's the change chair, the change bed. Oftentimes people have a place that they like to create change. So as this wave of relaxation goes over you and around you, through you, in front of you, behind you, to the left, to the right, above you and below you, know that you are creating change already because you decided to create change. That's right. And notice the relaxation that you feel in the top of your head and forehead. Good. I'm sure it feels so good and so right. And notice the wave of relaxation that goes through all the muscles in your face, the eyes, the eyelids, the eyebrow, the cheeks, the nose, the ears, the jaw and the chin. Notice this wave of relaxation. Notice how it feels. And notice how you're already more relaxed than you were before just a couple of minutes ago. That's right. You are. And I'm sure it feels pretty good so far, doesn't it? And that means the wave of relaxation is going to your neck and shoulders because you want to create relaxation. Is this something you want to create? Do you want to create change? And feel that wave of relaxation there. Good. That's right. And the wave of relaxation goes through your back. How often do you actually focus on the sensations in the back? The upper back, the middle of the back, the lower back. Notice it there. Notice how calm and relaxing this feels. This peace, this serenity. That's right. The sensations in the back. Maybe you notice how the back is against the chair or a bed or wherever you are. Notice how that feels. Become aware of that. And allow that relaxation to go to your arms, all the way through your arms, the biceps, the triceps, the forearm, relaxing more and more in the arms, relaxing more and more, deeper and deeper relaxed, as the wave of relaxation goes to your hands and your palms, your fingers, and it goes all the way to the fingertips. And maybe you notice a sensation in the fingertips. And notice where your hands are. Maybe they're to the side or on your lap. And notice the sensation in the hands. Notice the sensation in the hands. How often do you notice a sensation like this? Because hypnosis is really about focusing your attention on certain things. Because if you've noticed, you've already felt change in your head, your forehead, the muscles in the face, the neck, the shoulders, the back, the arms. It feels so good and so right. Notice that sensation in your fingers as they are there. That's right. And notice the wave of relaxation going through your chest and your lungs. So smooth and rhythmic. So smooth and rhythmic. And notice the sensation of relaxation in your heart. So calm and regular. So calm and regular. That's right. And maybe you relax more with each word that I say. Or maybe you relax more with each word that you hear as you're sitting here hearing the sound of my voice. Or maybe you relax more with the space between the words. That's right, whatever you decide, whatever you give yourself permission to do as you feel this wave of relaxation into the core and into the stomach. And this probably feels so soft and warm, or maybe it's more cool for you. Whatever sensation is right for you, it's optimal, it's good, so soft. That's right, relaxing more. Each part of your body is relaxing more and more, and I'm sure it feels pretty good so far, doesn't it? As this wave of relaxation goes to your hips and your thighs. How often do you actually focus on the sensation in the legs? Your legs really hold you up. They sit you down. They walk around. They run. They help you lift things. They do many things. How often do you focus on the sensation in the legs? That's right, the upper legs. Notice that sensation. Notice what it feels like to focus your attention here, because hypnosis is about focusing your attention on what you want. That's right. And notice the sensations in the lower legs, the shins, the calves, that relaxation. It's going through your whole body. And finally, that relaxation, it goes to your feet. Focus on your feet. The top of your foot, the bottom of your foot, the heel, the ankle, and it goes all the way to your toes. That's right, all the way to your toes. And notice the sensation there. Notice how your feet feel wherever they're lying, and the toes wherever they're lying. Notice that sensation. I wonder what that feels like for you. Good. You're doing excellent so far. You feel that wave of relaxation like I mentioned earlier. Above you, through you, around you, to the left, to the right, in front of you, behind you, everywhere, anywhere and everywhere you feel that wave of relaxation, this resourceful state of hypnosis. Is this something that you want to keep creating? Is this the change that you're looking for? Now imagine, scan your body, and scan the most comfortable spot in your body. Find the most comfortable spot in your body right now. That's right, the most comfortable spot. And notice where that is. And you can give this spot a color. Notice the color of this spot. That's right. And with each breath, you're going to imagine this spot of total comfort going through your whole body with each breath and this color. Take a big, deep breath in and a big, deep breath out, and imagine this going through your whole body. And continue doing this as you hear the sound of my voice. That's right. And this is easy and natural, isn't it? It's automatic. It's effortless. You can definitely do this, can't you? Relax your whole body. Create this resourceful state of hypnosis so you have direct access to the unconscious mind, where change takes place, where you can change anything and everything and anything. Change is here now. Change is here whenever you want it to be. You can change anything at any time. You can change a thought, an emotion, anything that your mind wants to be programmed with. You can also change that, because a lot of the things that may be in your mind you were taught. However, You can change, you can unlearn, you can learn new things, you can change your behaviors, your habits, change your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, your habits, change anything and everything and anything. Every day you make changes. Every day, in every way, you make changes. In all ways you make changes. Change is automatic, change is natural, change is easy, change is effortless. And this is something that you want. You want to create change. That's right. Change is here. And change is continuous. Things are always changing. And change is about sometimes giving. And sometimes change is about receiving. So think about the changes that you want to make, because in a moment I'm going to ask you to imagine something. So just let your mind physically and mentally relax for a moment. 5, relaxing more and more. 4, deeper and deeper relaxed. 3, down and deeper relaxed. That's right. 2, down and deeper relaxed, going further and further. And 1, you can imagine a place, a room, a place you want to go, a place you want to create, a place you've been, maybe a place that you always wanted to go. And this is a place where you can create change. You can create change in this place. So imagine creating this place in your mind, a place of change. Good. Notice some things that you can see in this place. Notice some things that you can hear in this place. And notice the feelings that are here. Notice what you really want to feel. So change is easy and effortless and automatic and natural. That's right. Easy and effortless and automatic and natural. And in this place, there's also a dial that allows you to make change whenever you want. And you can flip that dial, you can turn it, whatever it is for you. So go ahead and turn that on and alert your mind. Let your mind become aware of now it is time to create change. So use that dial, use that switch, whatever it is, and flip that on so you know that it's time to create change. Good. So think about a change that you want to make. Maybe it's something that you always wanted to do. Maybe it's a risk you want to take. Or maybe it's just a way that you want to think. Or maybe it's something that you want to feel or you want to achieve. And ask your mind, how can I achieve this change easily and effortlessly? How can I create this change easily and effortlessly? And allow your unconscious mind to reveal the answers. Because you trust your mind, and the more you trust your mind, the more easily you can change. And the more easily you can change, the easier it is to continue to create change. And the easier it is to continue to create change, you can really create anything and everything you want. And when you create anything and everything you want, you can get predictable results. So how can you do this? How can you create this change, achieve this change easily and effortlessly? And notice what you see, notice what you hear, and notice what you feel as you hear, see, and feel the answers from the unconscious mind, whatever is best, whatever is right and optimal for you. And now that you know these answers, you know exactly how you can create this change easily and effortlessly. So imagine yourself now doing this, creating this change. Notice what you see, notice what you hear, notice what you feel, and notice what you say to yourself. And you can even imagine what you smell and what you taste, tasting all that success, that change, and know that change is easy and natural for you. Really see yourself doing this, because this is what you are here to do as you're sitting here hearing the sound of my voice, thinking about this change, creating this change now, change tomorrow, change in the future, change whenever you want. Notice yourself creating this change. And as you notice yourself creating this change, this means that this change allows you to do things, experience things, or even consider things that you haven't considered yet. So this change that's easy and natural, automatic and effortless, allow your mind to reveal, to show, to let you take part in what this change is going to get for you. Your mind can help you predict the future. And really, the success begins in the future, because when you imagine something in the future, your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined. And it can then experience that right now. So this change, what is it going to get for you? What is it going to allow you to do? What will this change allow you to consider, and allow your mind to predict this for you, so that in the future you can get predictable results? And maybe those predictable results start now, or they start sooner than you think, or they start whenever it is right. That's right. What will this get for you, and what will this allow you to do? This change allows you to start to predict the future. This change allows you to have success right now. This change allows you to build a connection with your unconscious mind, because your unconscious mind is where change is created. It's where you're creating it now. And this change allows your unconscious mind to bring you more, to give you more, to build that connection. And when you build that connection, change is even more easy. It's more natural. It's more effortless. It's more automatic. Because that success, it can begin in the future. However, you can bring those future resources into the now and use them now, because you know exactly how to make this change, and you know what this change is going to bring for you. So it's so easy to start to see the signs in your reality that this change is happening right now. And notice what it feels like. Notice the feeling in your body, and you can even point to where that is in your body, and notice this wonderful feeling that's in your body that allows you to accept change, to create change, to achieve change. And notice the color of this feeling. That's right. And notice the size, the shape, and even the texture or material. And notice the intensity of this feeling that helps you create all this change. And you're going to use another dial, another switch, to turn this feeling, this color, this size, this shape, this texture, this intensity. You're going to use this dial or this switch, this control room in your mind, to set this feeling to the optimal amount. Notice how much you want to feel this feeling, knowing that you can create change now and at any time in the future. So any time in the future that you want to create change, you can just imagine this control room in your mind and turn on this feeling to the right amount, the optimal amount, because I'm sure it feels pretty good, and I'm sure this is something that you want to experience. I know, and you know this. That's right. Feel this feeling. Notice this feeling. Be aware of this feeling. Experience this feeling. Imagine it. Good. You're doing excellent, aren't you? And know that at any time you can feel this feeling whenever you want. This feeling can get you to create and achieve change. All you need to do is notice this feeling. So notice it right now. Sink into this feeling. And as you really sink into this feeling, and it's the intensity that you want, put your fingers together to make the OK sign, your thumb and index finger, and make that OK sign. Good. And now you can let go of the OK sign. So anytime in the future that you want to experience this feeling, you can create that OK sign, and it will bring these feelings to your mind. It will remind your mind of these feelings. It will remind your mind of change. It will remind your mind to create change, to achieve change, to feel so good. That's right, because you want to feel good. Is this something you want to feel? Do you notice the insights that you gain when you create change? 5, relaxing more. 4, deeper and deeper relaxed. 3, down and deeper relaxed. 2, deeper and down relaxed. And 1, enjoying this some more. This wonderful state of hypnosis. That's right. This wonderful state of hypnosis that you create, and you are creating even more because you want to. And see how much you change with each word that I say. Or maybe you create more change with the space between the words. It's always a perfect time for change. Change is here, change is now, change is everywhere. Everything is always changing. That's the constant. The constant is change. It's always a time to change. Change is here, change is now, change is constant. And every day in every way you get better and better at changing. Every day in every way you get better and better at changing. Every day in every way you get better and better at changing. And every day in every way you get better and better at changing. You are change. You change. You can change. You achieve change. You create change. You have an intention of change. That's right. And in front of you now, wherever you're sitting, wherever you're lying, you can imagine a crystal ball there. And inside this crystal ball is the energy that allows you to create all the change that you want. And notice the color of this. Notice the size of this crystal ball. Notice the shape of it. And notice the intensity of this energy that's in there. This energy helps you create the change that you want to create. It gives you that confidence, that empowerment. It gives you all the good feelings that help you create change. So in a moment you can imagine yourself putting your hands on that crystal ball. And as you put your hands on that crystal ball, notice the sensation there. Bring your awareness to that. And notice the thoughts that you have, how you want to create change. And you can hold your hands there and just notice how good this feels. This crystal ball helps you create change. And you can just sink your hands right onto that. Your hands are just on that crystal ball. And they feel that energy, that color of energy that's there. the shape of it, the size of it, the intensity of it. You really feel that, and know that this helps you create any change that you want to create. And any time in the future that you want to create change, you can imagine your hands going on this crystal ball, and then just letting go when you have that feeling that gives you that confidence to change. So good, so right, so easy, so natural, so automatic, so effortless. This is definitely a way to create change. And your mind is learning so much. And that's the idea of hypnosis. It's about learning to go into hypnosis. And it's about accepting the suggestions that you want to accept, because I'm just here guiding you. You're the one who asked for these suggestions because you press play on this session, because you want to create change. So it's up to you what you do with this suggestion and all of the suggestions, because they're all in your mind in the future whenever you need them, when you want to implement them, think about them, feel the feelings, see the sounds of success. When you want to see change, hear change, and feel change, all these suggestions are in your mind. Each and every suggestion is in your mind. You have those switches, those dials. You have that place where you create change, and you have that crystal ball. And crystal balls, they can help you predict the future too, can't they? Remember, you have that program in your mind where when you create change, you can see, hear, and feel it. And imagining things in the future means success begins in the future, and that can bring you the predictable results now. So think about something that you want to predict in your future, some change that you want to predict now, that it becomes so predictable that it is so real, because your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined. And just imagine that prediction. It's true, it's here, it's getting you what you want. You can predict anything that you want because you have the program in your mind that change is easy and natural, it's automatic and effortless. And you want to change, and you know that change is constant. That's right. Change is now, change is at any moment. Any thought, any emotion, any visualization, any sound, any feeling, they change at any second. And you can predict your future at any second. You can get predictable results whenever you want. You just have to think about that change and think about what you want to predict. So think about that now and let your mind just notice that feeling and what it feels like to predict, because you're so confident in that change, because just a moment ago you had your hands on that crystal ball and you had that energy to create change, that powerful energy that allows you to get predictable results. So just focus on that for a moment. And know that at any time in the future, you have that okay sign. You can make that okay sign to create that change, to predict those results, to feel that feeling that guides you to create change. And any time in the future that you go through a door, this will remind you that change is easy and natural for you. It's automatic and effortless. And these suggestions, they will continue to happen in your reality well after this session. You just allow them to, because your mind is way smarter than you think. And that means your mind's going to get you what you focus on 100% of the time. And now you're focused on creating change in these predictable results that give you everything that you want in your reality. So focus on this for a moment, because in a moment I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and you can return to the room, enjoying the change that you create and you're creating. 5, seeing all that success. 4, hearing the sounds of success. 3, change is so natural and you feel that change. 2, feeling coming back to your body. That's right. And 1, open your eyes.